going on, YouTube? GrassNectar in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today is a beautiful day in Chicago. Man, this lawn here, I'm gonna do some weed treatment. Look at this stuff. Hard to see on the. I'm gonna get this yard looking good, guys. Yeah, guys, it's nice, man. Cash money. And put this in the one day a lady paid me $700 and I dropped the envelope, and you know, I was like freaking out about it. Went back to her house. It's like, hey, have you seen an envelope? You know, long story short, the neighbor had it, and this is the guy's property, and that's what I do with the pre-emergent, and I got it right there. We're using fertilizer, prodiamine, and then T-zone. All right, it's gonna look amazing. All right, guys, let me set you guys up and get to work. All right, it's the first mow, so I'm going to just get all the leaves that I can from the bushes. Put them in the middle. All right, and go from there. All right, be back soon.
Alrighty then, let's do this.
Right now, you are now tuned in.
Hey, what's going on, guys? In here, welcome to another episode. Hope all is well, man. Gonna start us off with the quote today that served with a level of conviction. It says, it's great to have money and the things that money can buy, but it's also great to check up every once in a while to make sure you haven't lost the things that money can't buy, right? And so I know we're all in quarantine, man, and it's been going several different ways. And the first week, right, you're in quarantine, it's romantic, it's fun, right? You're with your spouse, you're with your kids, it's all good. But I've been talking to people as of late, and people have been like, man, I need to get out of the house, right? I even read some reports that said divorce rates are up during quarantine. Now, whether that may be true or not, right, it's inconsequential. But I do know this, as people, right, we're arrogant, right? And we tend to not appreciate what we ask for in a short frame of time, right? Almost like children, right? You can give a kid something and 2 hours later, the kid forget about it, and you can go through hell and high water to get it for him, right? And so as people, we can work and say, man, I wish I had more time with my children, right? And you get more time and then you don't appreciate it. You can work and say, man, I wish I had more time with my spouse or my significant other. And you can get it, then you tend to not appreciate it, right? And so I want to share a story about a father and a son, right, that I think will serve to a certain level to make us appreciate the situation and circumstance that we've been placed in, right? And so this father was working all day. He comes home and his son greets him in the living room, right? Son asks him, how was his day? Father said it was great, right? The son responds and says, how much do you make an hour, right? How much money do you make an hour? And the father looks at him and says, I make $100 an hour. Why? And the son said, can you give me some money? And the father snaps, right? And the father's like, you know how hard I work to have the money that we got, right? I leave this house every single day to go to work for the money we got. Like, man, go to your room, right? And the son gets into his room and the father sits down and thinks about it. And he's like, man, maybe I overreacted, right? Maybe I was out of bounds. Maybe I could have responded to the situation a little bit differently, right? And he goes into his son's room and asks his son to get up, and he says to his son, I apologize, right? Like, maybe I could have handled it a bit differently, right? Here's $50. And he gives his son the $50. Son grabs it, smiles, goes up on his pillow, start pulling out more money, right? And the father feels anger coming because he feels like his son played him. Like, man, you asked me for money and you already got money, right? And he says it to the son, like, why are you asking me for money if you already got it? And the son said, I didn't have enough. I just had $50, right? Now you gave me $50. Now I got $100. Can I buy an hour of your time? Sudden change. right? Son said, I just want to have lunch with you tomorrow. I know you work hard for the family every single day. I just want an hour of your time, right? And the father was crushed. Father went into the other room and he cried, right? Because he overreacted about a situation that he didn't understand, more so that he didn't appreciate, right? And so now that we've been blessed with this extra time with our family, right? This extra time with our significant other, this extra time with our children, let's not take it for granted and let's not appreciate it, and let's appreciate it every single day and give it everything we got. Thank you for your time. God bless. Peace.